Now.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Ammo. My name is Warren Peace, and this is the show where I give you, fellow DJs and producers, tricks and tips for the club. Now, the clip you saw before this was me just setting up. I think that was like the 5th or 6th song at Dre's Beach Club. Now, usually when I'm just starting out or just when no one's really at the club, I usually start playing around with a lot of different features of Serato and start testing little things and trying to come up with little cool things that I think would help me enhance my mixing or the club experience. So one of the things I found out was back around Serato 1.8, they added key detection and the ability to manipulate the key while you're mixing or before you start mixing. You can actually max the key. And they also added the ability to MIDI map certain DJ controllers and certain mixers. So what I did is I MIDI map a couple of the knobs on the DJM 900 to Serato key detection so I can manipulate the key as I wanted to. And if you notice with that clip, you'll hear the Busta Rhymes sample. It starts going like lower and lower. The pitch of it starts getting lower and lower and lower and lower, kind of like that, which added a really cool effect to the mix and made it seem like the mix is falling. Let me show you how I did all that. So what you do is you first go to Serato and you go to the MIDI button. You hit the MIDI button and you MIDI map a couple of the buttons on the DJM 900. So if you've never MIDI mapped in Serato before, it's very, very, very easy. You click on the dial right above the key button, and if you notice, it's right next to the BPM. If you notice, mine is already assigned because I've already assigned it. But if it's not assigned, it'll be black like this. If it is assigned, it'll be blue like it is there. So what happens is I have this button assigned to a knob on the DJM 900 and this button assigned to a knob on the DJ 900. And again, if they're not MIDI mapped, you would just click it. It would look like this. You would click it, and then you would turn the knob on the mixer or whatever you want to MIDI map, or click the button, and Serato would read that and it'd be MIDI mapped. It's very easy to MIDI map stuff in Serato, so please don't let that intimidate you. So you click on the button, and it'd be this knob, and then you go to 900, and the knob that I want to MIDI map is this one right here. I want to use this as a knob to control my key for turntable 1, and this as a knob to control my key for turntable 2. Now the reason I chose these two is because when I'm mixing, I'm usually only using channels 2 and 3, and I'm never using the color effects on channels 1 and 4. Now I do have any of my SP6 noises coming out of the channel 1, but I'm not adding any color or any effects to those noises. So these two buttons or knobs are optimal to use for this particular trick. So I MIDI map this button and MIDI map this button like I had showed you before. Once you're finished MIDI mapping, you go to here, you click MIDI, and you're out of it. So what I did is I had this song going right here on turntable 1. This is Ayo, the MK Can't mix, the original mix, and I mixed in Justin Bieber. So I have it going, and what I want to do is I want to catch a piece of the Busta Rhymes so I can manipulate the key of it and make it sound kind of cool. So I just looped it right now. Took the bass out of it, and then you just slowly move your knob that you MIDI map and it makes it sound like it's falling. and then the Justin Bieber will come in, and everything will sound pretty smooth. Now, let me just do that again, just in case you didn't get exactly what happened. So, the AO is going, and I find a spot I want to loop again. So, without mixing it, just so you can hear the effect, let me find this right here. It sounds. Take the bass out and manipulate the key. Now, if you notice, it sounds like it's falling when you start moving the key. Now, the pitch is falling, but the tempo is staying the same. And it gives it a nice falling effect when you kind of want to bring the energy down or add a little cool effect to it. Now, the opposite can also happen when the song's going and you turn the key up. It gives an effect like it's going faster and faster. And you can even add to it if you cut the loop. So it's a really cool effect, and it's kind of similar to the old DJM 800 had a button on it called harmonic, and it's really similar to that where you can move it and add more color to your mix. Now there's also other things you can do. Serato added a button where you can match the two keys of songs and mix your whole set in key. I particularly don't like that because I don't really like how some sounds sound when they're not on the original key. To me, it sounds kind of off. But if you do it while you're mixing, and to the record you're mixing out of, you start manipulating the key, it adds some pretty cool effects, and it actually makes your mix sound better. Now, I hope you found this trick helpful. If you did find it helpful, please like below. Please subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions, you can email me at ammo@directmusicservice.com. Hit me on all my socials. At Warren702 on Twitter, on Instagram, Mixcloud, SoundCloud, everything's at Warren702. Any questions, just email me. I look forward to bringing you another video soon and giving you more ammo for the club. I hope everything's cool. Peace. Yeah.